Attack and defend. My name's Greg. You're watching How to Play Paintball. What I'm going to show you is an attack and defend drill. This is something that we did as a team. So unfortunately, I only have one clip of me doing the aggressive and then one of me doing the defensive side, but you'll get the idea. What we did as a team is, okay, how is it that we can work together where it's 90 seconds is what we did. You had 90 seconds to either score the point or to hold for the point. So we split the team into, we have 10 guys on the team, so we went 5 and 5. My side started off with the aggressive side. So we had 90 seconds to go and win the point. Now what's good with this is you're not shooting a whole lot of paint, but what it's really forcing you to do is really not second guessing moves. You're learning how to break through, learning how to get through those gaps, and learning how to read paint and taking those risks, because ultimately if you're down by 1 point, you need to tie it to bring it back if you're playing X-Ball, or other formats where you need to win a point or there's only a little bit of time left. You need to learn how to do this. In the same way, the other side of it is that maybe you need to just hold. You just need to hold and then you win. So both sides of this is really, really important. It doesn't matter if you're a front player that's always known for being aggressive. You need to be able to learn how to contain as well. So taking all of the stuff from those other drills that you can do either just on your own or one-on-one with someone, this is something that you're able to do with your team. If you don't have 5 on 5, you could do a half field and just do it like 3 on 3. That would be okay as well. But ultimately, it's going to be better to do 5 on 5. So all you're doing is you split up your teams. One side is told, okay, you guys are the aggressor, you guys are down by 1 point, you need to win this. The other side is told, okay, you guys are gonna be the defense, you need to hold it for 90 seconds. So at the NXL, the scoreboard will announce when it's 60 seconds. If you don't have a scoreboard, I would say probably still play it that way, where the person on the outside, they say go, and then after the 30 seconds, they say, okay, 60 seconds. So that way it's more of a game situation. If you wanna have it where they call it at 30 seconds, that's gonna be up to you. Personally, I would recommend against that just because it's important to learn how to kind of feel that time going as well. But essentially, you just play a point. You have 90 seconds. You're not going to shoot a whole lot of paint. You should be able to go at least a couple back to back. So you could have it where one side is going back to back as the aggressor, and then the other is going back to back as the defensive side. But you'll see. So actually, let me just stop blabbering and let's go out to the field. So the first point I'm going to show you is the one that I am the aggressor. I'm on the aggressive side, where we need to go and win the point. The second point is one that we are now the defensive side. So your mindset is going to be different. So let's go out to the field and we'll talk a little bit afterwards.
Hey, the alpha! Get out! Hey, kill the alpha! Alpha! Get out, Mingo! Get out! Mingo, on your loader! Mingo. I definitely shot Mingo. On his loader. Mingo, get out on your loader! Hey, kill one, Ricky! Ricky! Get out! Hey, snake corner! Snake corner! Hey, snake corner, home! Get out! Hey, snake corner! Hey, snake is going! Hey, snake! Hey, 300! Kill one! Kill one! Kill one! Hey, John, the guard!
So as you can see, the aggressive side, you need to try to figure out some moves, trying to figure out, can I make an inside move? Can I go to the outside? What do I need to do to make those moves going up? It's super important to have your communication down. This is something that we, as a professional organization with the ML Kings, we want to make sure that we're excelling in. Even if you do need to make that 90-second, 60-second point, you still need to be able to talk about what's going on. So making those moves, my recommendation is try things. It's practice. If you get shot, it's okay. You just need to learn from it. So being able to go out and make those moves, you start learning what you can and can't do. I would also recommend that just as an organization, just going and buying even just like a little GoPro clone, you know, like just something that you can film with off to the side to go back and watch is great. It's fantastic to be able to go back and watch footage. So for the offensive side, absolutely make sure that you are trying to make moves. You need to be talking, hey, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do this. Just playing off each other. As for the defensive side, your communication is probably the most important thing. This guy has me in. This guy, I have this gap. I'm doing this. What are you doing? Okay, I'm out here. I have control of this. Who's looking at the snake side? Who's looking at the Dorito side? Because you know that they're going to be coming. The players that are down, their whole goal is to get it so that way they can have a regular point after this. They only have 90 seconds. Maybe they can even score within 20 seconds, and now it's tied, and they might try to win again in another 20 seconds. So you want it to be that you're really dragging this out and making it where it's so difficult for them to even just breathe, to even try to make those moves. So this is where you still want to try to make moves to figure out, how can I put myself in a better position? So like you saw in the clip, I filled out to the Dorito side after stopping a little bit more of like an insert to the Dorito, filled out to the Dorito corner. I'm able to wrap a little bit more. You know, it's something that I can shoot in on a player, maybe make it a little bit more difficult. I can shoot a cross shot. So these are all the things that you want to be trying. Now, the communication of, you know, what are you doing? What is it that I'm doing? You know, where are they at? What are the kill counts? All of those are things that you need to make sure you're incorporating. The other thing with defense, roll your gun. I mean, a lot of it is, if you have paint in the air, it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to get through it. So even if you end up trading with someone, but your teammates are able to keep rolling their guns, they're able to go through and make it where it's really difficult for that next guy to fill out, you can still do your job in that way. But you need to realize that this is something that does happen in tournaments, and you need to make sure that you are ready for that. The last thing I'll say before we sign off is do this on layouts. Figure out, one, where are the bunkers that we know, okay, if we need to hold, these are the bunkers we need to get to. If we need to win a point, what do we need to do? What is it that are certain routes or whatever it might be that's going to put us in the best situation? We've done these kinds of things before with the Kings, where Charlie will come up and just tell us 90-second point. I'm like, oh, okay. And we're going to be making moves that maybe we wouldn't normally try to make, but we know in the back of our minds, okay, this is helping us get ready, maybe making it more difficult, but also it's going to help you later on in the event, just in case something like that happens. So I would highly recommend that with this drill, that maybe near the end of the day, when you guys are down to a little bit of paint, you can even just have it where it's a 60-second point instead of 90. It's completely up to you, but have it where, okay, you guys need to win, you guys need to hold, go. Okay, now it's switched. Now you guys need to hold, you guys need to win. And this is going to help your team, because then you can go back and say, oh yeah, actually you bounced me on the way out for this, or yeah, the reason I was able to do this is I got low here and I shot, oh cool, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, did you realize you shot me with a bounce shot? No. Where? Okay, well you were here, so I think it bounced off this into me. Those are the kinds of things that take your team practices to the next level. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you again to those that are a part of the membership. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for everyone that's been subscribed since day one or even yesterday, like I've mentioned before. Just want to give a shout out to those that are part of the watch, learn, or win tiers. I appreciate that support, guys. Thank you. So I will see you all in the future. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you all later. As always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.